It is the morning of December 2nd. Let's do a quick update here on Bitcoin's chart. Currently, we do have a higher low. Hey, that's nice to see. And we're trying to get a little bit of a green candle here, try to pick up some little bit of momentum that we got going for us. However, our momentum on our Moxie indicator is still very much bearish. It is still very much so below our zero here. However, on the bright side, we are starting to maybe put in a higher low on our relative strength index, as well as getting a higher low here on our daily chart, which is nice to see and adds a little bit of momentum and chance here for us to have a little bit of a pump, which we have been calling for. Also on the 8-hour time frame, we're seeing what is essentially called it's called an elf shoe pattern. It's where you have a big gigantic fall here, and that's the heel of your shoe. Then you have the shoe's sole, and then you have the front toe. And then when your Moxie indicator is bullish and above the zero, which it is on the 8-hour time frame, that is a signal to typically, not always, but typically you have a rally, a bump upwards here. So things are still looking like they're totally in play for a little pump, which would be nice. And my squiggle predicted this a while ago. We drew it over here. We missed this initial pump, but hey, we fell exactly to where our squiggle showed support. And now hopefully this is the place where that elf shoe pattern will get us that rally upwards to about 98, 96K, maybe 100K or so, before I think we have something kind of like this afterwards. Essentially from a announcement standpoint, we have, hey, the Fed, we just started, printing money, essentially. Again, light quantitative easing. The Fed has stopped reducing their balance sheet, and they also did a pretty massive amount of repo the other day. We ride this upwards into the December 10th Fed decision, where then they'll cut rates, and maybe they'll do full-on quantitative easing. Who knows? We pump into that, and it's a buy the rumor, sell the news event, or maybe we extend a bit upwards because the Fed is extra dovish. Who knows? And then we have a little bit of a natural correction, and then the Bank of Japan announces their decision about hiking rates, and you have markets really fall because of that. However, is it going to be a lower low like I am predicting, or is it going to be a double bottom of sorts? Who knows? I'm not too optimistic about that, though, but we'll see. And in terms of where the financial market is, or the financial incentives, I should say, for market makers like Binance, it is still the most profitable scenario for them if we do get that pump upwards to about $98,000. And that's largely why that is my target, along with there being a lot of stiff resistance here from a technical analysis standpoint. But that is the update for the day. Hope you have a good day. Do good things. Be good people. Make a bunch of money.